Days later, Kim mentioned, "Brother, you will make painting with me?" she asked sweetly, back hugging the man neck from the side, who was sitting on the sofa. Jimin chuckled at the girl, who was not less than any baby. Well, she was his babysitter. "Definitely, your brother will do it," Wine giggled as he responded in the same way as her. She was not scared of interacting with people, even she was so much comfortable with the Kim family, which was now her also family. She loved this world the most. She thanked Almighty millions of times to give her these people in her life. The Kim couple who treated her like their own daughter, Jimin who never leave any chance to pamper her. He knows how much difficult was a phase of her, and when he said that he will protect her like his little sister, he meant it. He remembered the time when she used to flinch badly at the mere touch of his, when he was about to pat her head, ruffle her hair adorably. She always used to close her eyes tightly as if he was going to hurt her. His eyes welled up with tears recalling the incidents. Flashback. Jimin entered the mansion smiling. He brought ice cream to enjoy with his siblings, Taehyung and Wyan, who were not any less than that to him. He found Taehyung sitting on living room with his laptop, so without any thought he respectfully dragged him by his clutching his shirt like a toddler. Taehyung, who used to his best friend childish behavior, let him drag him. He loved Jimin like his brother. They entered the library of his house as they knew very well that girl loved this place more than anything. It's like she was living for books. Jimin huffed, looking at her, totally engrossed in her novel, while Taehyung chuckled at his behavior. Jimin stole toward her direction, gaining her attention. Jimin went toward her direction, gaining her attention. He smiled sweetly at her, whether as she was expressionless. "Kiddo, look, I brought ice cream for us three, but don't tell mom, dad about this, okay?" He whispered the last sentence to her. Ting was leaning at the shelf, looking at the dew with a soft smile. He knew how much Jimin trying to make her speak, as doctor told them otherwise she will slip into depression. She didn't blink or respond, just poking at him. "I don't want this," she slowly mumbled the word. Still Jimin was there, standing with their 3 cups of ice cream. He shook his head and forwarded his hand to her. "I will not hear anything this time. You will eat with us. You know, they are my favorite flavor, as I didn't know yours, so I brought mine." He laughed, looking a cute baby who was pampering his sister. Wayne was about to move his hand back when at the same time he forwarded his hand to her, caused the cones fall on the carpet. Her eyes went wide while Jimin's face dropped. The shiny smile, he looked down at the carpet. Biting his lips, he go down and collect the freeze cones, keeping them in the plastic bag. He backed off slowly. "Ah, it's okay. I am sorry to bother. I will go back, okay?" he spoke, looking down with an annoying expression as ice cream were melting as his food self wanna eat those soon. Meanwhile, her eyes watery, thinking she made him sad and disrespect him by her gesture, which was unintentionally, but she was thinking herself. Otherwise, she hurt the person who was trying to make her smile. She quickly stood up and marched his direction, coming in front of his side, stopping him. I am sorry, please don't be sad. I don't know how that happened, but I was not going to do that. I promise. Give me, brother. She was trembling, looking down, holding her ear with both of her hands, looking like the most adorable person in the world in front of Jimin. Jimin got that. She was thinking he's feeling sad because of her action. But did he? No, a big no. He knew that it was not easy for them. He was just going to give her space, but it's turned out something else. Not getting any response, she started sobbing. Soft whimper left her mouth, making both men shocked. They were not expecting her to cry like this. Jimin came toward her and hugged her very slowly. He stroked her silky hair. Oh my god, kiddo, I am not sad, not either I am mad. Don't cry. She stopped crying after a while and asked him for the ice cream and about anything further. She told the lead and started eating her ice cream. Flashback and Jimin came out from his thought when he felt Kiddo's body were at, leaning on his, showing she sleep, waiting for his moment. He smiled at caress her softly. It was night time. Wine was standing outside of the young door. She smiled and opened the door after knowing and hearing a come in. Taehyung was sitting on his bed, leaning on the backboard, checking something, his phone. His gaze shifted from screen to her, smiling. He asked her softly, "What happened, Ryan? Nightmare, do you need anything?" he asked, his eyes looking at her assumed expression. "I wanna speak something to you." He nodded his head and ruffled his hand. Thank you. You don't know what role you play in my life when people leave you on your bad times. There you came like an angel in my life. I lost the will of leave that night when I closed my eyes, that I will never open them again, but you never let me feel alone. Should I tell you one thing? Anyone can help you financially, but those emotionally stand you by your side on your worst. They gave you a second new life. I didn't have anything to pay back for a girl. Her self-respect, her dignity is everything for her, but that too is snatched away from me. But now you don't cry in front of them. That's why with me, you know why? He nodded his head twice as no. Because they gave me you, Mama, Dada, Jimin, brother, who always ready to lose anything from me, even knowing when I am not pure. Her words were cut off by his soft pair of lips. She looked in his eyes, shocked by his sudden move, but her heart broke into millions of pieces seeing him pouring tears like this.